What does sanctification mean? This is another big word in the Christian vocabulary. It might be a little hard for folks to understand. So in my last video, we talked about justification, which is where God makes us righteous based on the price that Jesus Christ paid for us. When we accept his gift, when we say we have sinned and we claim that Jesus Christ died for us, God justifies us, making it just as if we'd never sinned. He declares us righteous. And at that point where we're in right standing before God, he sanctifies us. That's initial sanctification, where we are set apart for God. We are not to live how we've lived in the past, slaves to sin, but rather we are to be free and living for God the way he intended us to be. So one way to think of this is when you are saved, at that moment of salvation, you have become a Christian. But sanctification, which is a process throughout life, sanctification is where you be a Christian, where you live out what you have been called to. Another way to think of it is that at justification, where God says, I declare you righteous, we get all that God has to offer. We get the free gift, the gracious gift of salvation. When we are sanctified, when we say, God, I give you all of me, this is where God is supposed to get all of us, where we are not holding on to self and what we desire, but where we are pursuing the things of God, where we are living a life of righteousness as he has called us to, becoming more and more like Christ in all we do and say. So moving forward, we'll be talking a little bit more about sanctification, but moving it toward entire sanctification and what that means, what it looks like. If you have questions on any of this, I'd love to have your comments below, so just let me know. Blessings on you today.